I'm very excited to talk to you in Portland, to come by means of video to the banquet. This time, I want to give you an update of what is happening with the Kigali Dream Center. I know many of you have generously given towards the Dream Center project. And first and foremost, I want to thank you. I want to thank you for your generosity. I want to thank you for your giving. I want to thank you for trusting us that the Dream Center, Kigali Dream Center, is possible. It can be done. Thank you very much for your partnership in this project. At this stage, I want to bring a message of encouragement and show to you the kind of progress which is taking on since you guys started giving towards this project. Right now, we have already purchased over 5 acres of land in the capital city of Kigali towards the Dream Center. The land is already bought. The land is already demarcated and put on the city council plan. We've already got the title deed for the land. All that is covered. We have finished all the architectural plans for the Dream Center, and right now as I speak we've entered into the implementing stage. We are implementing the vision. It's becoming a reality every day of our day. At the Dream Center, we already now have the child sponsorship office operating and operations from this office, and that's really part of the progress. The land is already being utilized, and we are making a drastic progress in the sense of using this land. To the child sponsorship program, this is really a relief. I mean, for some of you who have been to Rwanda before, you remember we used to work in a very tiny place and no room for the children to play. We don't only have the offices, but we have massive land for the children to play, but also enough land to develop the child sponsorship program, possibly up to 2,000 children. So that is really working. In fact, if you've never sponsored a child, or if you want to sponsor more, I want to invite you to do that today before you go home. Go to the sponsorship table and get some pictures and forms and sponsor more children. It really changes their lives. The Family Center gives an opportunity to the lowest of the lowest women in our community to have an opportunity to learn a skill in the area of tailoring or hairdressing, but at the same time learn about how to care for their babies, parenting. A number of them are single mothers or widows. So this gives them an opportunity to meet and talk about their problems. Apart from that, it's also reconciliation a center for these women, because some of these women, their husbands may be in prison for having committed genocide, but then the others may be victims of what the other guys did. So bringing them together here is a point of reconciliation and beginning to talk. But also at the same time, a number of them get to find Jesus Christ right from this place and begin a relationship with Christ. For those who are already Christians, they also go through a 1-year discipleship program, which is really transformational. It meets their spiritual hunger, but at the same time meets their physical need. So here is the Family Center already on the Dream Center property. This is progress, and we're excited for what God has provided. In fact, since the Family Center moved to the Dream Center property, the ministry has doubled. There used to be 35 women, and now they have 70 women working from here at the Dream Center. So thank you for your support. We need more women sponsorships. Women sponsorships to sponsor women to come through this program. We have more pictures. Please don't go home before you check out that table and take some women for sponsorships and help these women find a new life in Jesus Christ. but also a new way of living by being able to work with their own hands and provide for their needs. Thank you. Dream Center is now feeding over 250 street kids on a daily basis, and these street kids come in to be fed, to be clothed. They come in to wash up and clean up, but apart from that, to be discipled. Right now we are working on the first phase of the entire Dream Center project. What you see behind me here is the Dream Chapel, which is a real answer to our current need. Right now we have people coming to the church and standing outside in the rain, especially in this rainy season, within a room. In this chapel we are going to have capacity to seat 700 people. So that really doubles, if not triples, the space we've been having for a chapel, for church service. The main building for the Dream Center. And in Dream 2, we will have a vocational school for the street children, where kids can, in fact, really younger people who have grown up on the street will be able to learn a skill. This project here, where you see this entire piece of land planned for the project, these young people will have a better place to learn from and get technical educational training in the area of carpentry, car mechanics, metalwork. But also that same area will have the first ever high school completion in Rwanda. In fact, not only in Rwanda, but in the entire part of East Africa. Something called high school completion is not known here. Most of the young older people sit in class with children to work on their secondary and high school. But the Lord has given us a vision which I really learned from America, from your community college concept, whereby people who never finished high school can go through a community college rather than going through a regular high school with other children and get an education which is more helpful on their level. So from here, we'll have a high school completion program, which is really needed here. For you who have visited Rwanda, you'll find out that we have lots of sponsored younger people who are struggling to go through secondary and high school. We'll have a Bible school here, which has been really a dream on my heart since I first came to Mount Norma Biblical Seminary. My real dream was to see African New Life Ministries train pastors in Rwanda, not only in Rwanda, but from this entire region. Pastors from Burundi, pastors from Uganda, pastors from Tanzania. In this region, very few pastors have any theological training, and most of them don't even have enough qualifications to go on and have theological training. That's why high school completion and Bible school will be combined on the same ground. If a pastor doesn't have a high school diploma, we'll just get them through the program of getting a high school diploma and then get them on prepared to finish their Bible school education. What an opportunity, what an improvement. You know, every time you improve the education of a pastor, the training of a pastor, and equip the pastor, it really means you've equipped the whole church to the glory of God. So really, this is an exciting program, something to pray about. At this stage, we are beginning to raise funds for this next project. It's going to be the most stretching one. It will cost us $2 million. Man, that takes faith and a lot of trusting in God and many people who believe in what we are doing to come behind. Thank you for supporting us and believing in this. May God bless you.